Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot by Kachu again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find the link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be about why do people find you intimidating? So pile number 1, you're going to be the blue teddy. Pile number 2, you're going to be the green teddy. And pile number 3, you're going to be the purple teddy. So again, pile number 1, blue teddy. Pile number 2, green teddy. And pile number 3, purple teddy. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the teddy that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot by Kachu again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the blue teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. Why do people find you intimidating? Why do people find you intimidating? We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's your cautious nature. They find you intimidating because you have, like, I feel like you have high standards for yourself, and you also have like strong boundaries. So, and you have like the power of discernment. So some people, especially the people that have ulterior motives, people that are deceptive, people that are, you know, sneaky and then trying to get something out of people without, you know, getting any, like giving anything in return. Those people, they find you intimidating because they feel like you can see right through them. Like you could read them like an open book because you're wise. You have life experience. So it's kind of hard for people to like pull the wool over your eyes. So why do people find you intimidating? My pile number 1. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You see the truth, you speak the truth. You're not afraid of being disliked. And that's what people find intimidating about you. That's why they're intimidated with the Ace of Swords. You speak the truth. Like whenever somebody does something that you feel like is wrong, you're going to call them out. You're going to say like, no, that's wrong. Like you're going to tell it like it is with the Ace of Swords. And some people find that intimidating. They also find your strength, your ability to juggle multiple responsibilities at once. People find that intimidating about you with the Ten of Wands. They find that like with the Ten of Wands that you are somebody who has a lot of inner strength and outer strength. Like you could handle a lot of things that is thrown at you. So the people that find you intimidating could be karmics, people that try to do black magic on you, or people that try to like smear campaigns, like narcissistic people. Okay, they are intimidated by you. Narcissistic people don't like strong people. They don't like people that have strong boundaries. They don't like that. Though that's why they usually try to gossip about you, trying to like alter people's perception of you, so that way they could have the upper hand. They're weak. Narcissistic, they run in pack. Narcissistic people cannot be by themselves, okay? They always have to have like those flying monkeys and stuff like that around them in order to survive. You, on the other end, you're okay with being by yourself. You don't really need friends. If you make friends, good. If you don't, then that's okay too, okay? What do people find? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're not afraid of leaving people out in the cold, and you do so often. That's why some people find like they're intimidated by you with the Five of Pentacles. They know that you're going to leave them out in the cold. If they come at you sideways or do something that you don't like that, you know, like is disrespectful, you're going to cut them off, and you don't have a problem cutting them off. And that's why they find you intimidating. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, you're a great judge of character. You could be a Capricorn here, but you could read people like an open book, and that's why they find you intimidating. Because they're sneaky, right? They're trying to hide and pretend to be something that they're not, and you can see right through them. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Moon card, because there's more to you than meets the eyes. While they are like just one-dimensional, or just like they have only one way of behaving or acting, or they're very narrow-minded, so they're not broad-minded. They don't see the world like the way that you do. So you're very open-minded and you're optimistic, especially with the Moon card, Pisces energy. You're imaginative, like you're spiritual. So that is intimidating to them, because they know that you get your higher power, your knowledge from higher sources. Like they know that it's not like they can't hide. You know how people that are not really in tune with spirituality, they're kind of blocked, right? So like, let's say if their intuition tells them not to do something, because they're blocking their intuition, they're not going to listen, they're not going to trust, and they're going to keep repeating cycles after cycles. While you, on the other hand, you have a strong connection to your spiritual guides. You have a strong connection to your higher self. So when you get intuitive nudges, when you get that feeling, that gut feeling that something's off, you listen. And that's what people find you intimidating, because they know you have that special connection. So like, it's going back to those narcissistic people. They know it's hard to manipulate you. Yeah, we have the Emperor, because you stand strong. You're smart. You have strong will. You're the boss of your life. You're not easily swayed or manipulated. And that's going back to that energy of being narcissistic. Like I keep having the people that find you intimidating is the narcissistic people, because you know they're narcissistic. You see right through them, especially in the workplace, okay? Or in your like environment, like your neighbors and stuff like that, okay? Like these are the people that are always watching others, and they're the one who's always running their mouth, spreading gossip. Like people that are always running their mouth, spreading rumors about people, always have someone else's name in their mouth. Like these are the people that are intimidating by you, because they know that with the Emperor, like you don't care what they say about you, you're gonna stand on business. And if they feel some type of way, they're gonna have to go somewhere else to nurse their feelings. Like you're not here to nurse their feelings. You're not here to, you know, bend to their will. And that's why they find you intimidating, because you have unshakable will. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune, because you're highly favored. They know that because of that spiritual connection that you have. Even if they're not in spirituality, they could tell that you have some sort of protection, like your light is irritating them. And that's why they find you intimidating. It's because your light is reflecting back to them who they are not. They know that you have the light, and the reason why they're irritated is because they don't have that light. They know they don't have it because they know they're dark. They know that they do bad stuff. They know that they're evil. They know that, you know, they're psychopathic and stuff like that, right? So they find you intimidating because they feel like, oh my God, you could see me. You could see my flaws. And it's not like their flaws on their skin or whatever. It's flaws in their souls, like who they are as a person, their character. And that's why they find you intimidating. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. That you're happy on your own with the Ten of Cups. Like you don't look for outside validation. So it's kind of hard for them, like I said, going back to the manipulation, to manipulate you, because you're already happy with who you are. Like, you don't need them to tell you, oh, you're this, you're good, oh, you need a pat on the back because you did a good job. Like, you don't need that. Like, you don't even care about that. You care about being respected. Okay? Like, you don't have to like me, but you're gonna respect me. That's the vibe I'm getting from you, my pal number one. They don't have to like you, but they better respect you. They better. And they respect you because they talk behind your back. They're not saying it to your face. They don't have the guts. Because they know it's not going to go so well for them if they do it in front of your face. So they rather do it behind your back. Okay. So why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles. You're true. Like, you're a generous spirit. You're not fake. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're not a fake person. Okay, yeah, Ten of Swords. Ooh, abrupt ending. Your cutoff game is what's intimidating to them. That's why they move funny around you. You notice these people, like they're deceptive in the way that they interact with you. Like, because they're guilty conscious, right? They know that they talk crap about you, and they're like, oh my God, does she know? Like, do they know? Like, you know, they're guilty. So they act funny, but they know with the Ten of Swords that you will cut them off abruptly. But I feel like a lot of you don't even cut them off abruptly like that, because it could be people in your workplace or people in your neighborhood or something like that, or people that you may see often. Like, you cut them off like in a way where they don't have access to you energetically, where they don't know your business, but you may need to interact with them in some way, shape, or form. So let's say if this is like a colleague, you're working on a project, you can't be like rude to them or not want to talk to them or interact with them when you're working on the project. But if they come talk to you and it's not about the project, you're not going to interact with them. It's like, you're going to keep it short. Like, if it's not about the project, why are you here talking to me? Like, we don't have nothing to say. Like, I'm not trying to be your friend. You know, and they know that with the Ten of Swords, and that's why they find you intimidating. Yeah, because you're the star, you're influential. You have a positive influence on people. You have this light, like I said, the star. Okay, the stars, they shine bright at night. Like, you can't stop the stars from shining. Even if you try, okay, it's still gonna shine. So that's the energy that you have. Like, even if they try to stop your power, they can't. Okay, and that's why they find you intimidating. Why do people find you intimidating, my pal number one? Yeah, Four of Wands, because you're blessed. You're blessed by the divine. Okay? And that's why people find you intimidating. Why do people find you? Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're emotionally intelligent. You're street smart and book smart. That's why they find you intimidating. You could read a room. Like, you know how to read the vibes, like, with people, or like just like how they talk, how they speak, their tone. Like, you just could pick up on things that they don't want to say, especially when they don't say anything, when they're quiet, specifically when you ask specific questions. Like, watch out for what they say and what they don't say. Okay, and I feel like you're really good at that, and that's why people find you intimidating. Why do people find you intimidating? Ooh, the King of Swords. Ooh, didn't I say book smart and street smart? Because you have this stoic nature about you. When it's like, I feel like, my pal number one, when you don't like somebody, when you're not vibing with them, you can't fake it. Like, even if you try, you can't. Like, it's gonna show in your demeanor. It's gonna show in your face. You're not gonna be rude. You're not. I'm not gonna be like, you're gonna be rude, but you're gonna be like more professional with this person. You're not. It's not gonna be smiley, laughy, laughy. No. You're not gonna kiki with them. You're not gonna do that with the King of Swords. You're gonna be like, okay, all right, okay. Like, if it's not about the work, like, don't talk to me. Like, you know, that's the energy. Obviously, you're not gonna say that, but like, in your demeanor, it's gonna show like this person's gonna get it. They're gonna catch it. That you're like, like, what are you here for? Like, get to your point. Like, I'm not here chummy. Like, tell me what you want so that way you can get out of my face. Like, guys, that's the energy I'm getting. And it's not in a rude way where you're trying to be like, oh, you're beneath me. It's like, you know, the person's fake. Okay? Like, you don't like people just because. You don't like them because they don't like you for no reason. So it's like, why would I want to be nice to somebody who doesn't like me for no reason? It doesn't make sense. Like you have a hidden problem that has nothing to do with me and you want to project onto me and you think I'm going to like you. No, it's normal not to vibe with somebody like that. And it's okay if you don't vibe with them, but you're not going to fake it. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And some people, they don't get that. And like a lot of those people that are intimidated by you, it's like they don't like you, they dislike your light, but they still want to be in your energy. And it's like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you? Move away. Like, you already don't like me, so why are you beside me? Why are you asking me questions? Move on. Like, you don't like me, right? So keep the distance. Like, keep it professional. Don't be asking me personal questions if you know you don't like me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm getting here. This is the energy where I feel like you're more stern. And it's like, I know you don't like me. We both know you don't like me, but you're here asking me questions, smiling in my face like we're friends. And you can't fake it. That's what I'm getting here, my pal, bro. And you can't fake it. You can't fake the fact that, like, no, I'm not vibing with you. Because you're coming at me, sneaky, sideways, slimy, and you think I'm going to smile with you. I'm not smiling with you. And that's the energy. That's why they find you intimidating. Yeah, Temperance. Sagittarius energy, calm, cool, and collected. Because like that's how I feel. Like you're direct, but you're calm, cool, and collected. Like you don't let them see you sweat. And you don't need to sweat. You're not even sweating because it's like you're the one who has a problem. I'm just not vibing with you because you're acting funny. Okay? Why do people find you intimidating? And that's the other issue. They know that you know they don't like you. So it's like they're trying to pretend. And it's like, why are you pretending? You don't have to. We both know it's like a unspoken rule or unspoken agreement. Like, I know you don't like me. I don't like you because you don't like me. Not because I have something against you. It's because your vibe is off. So I'm keeping my distance. It's that simple. And then we have the Empress. They're intimidated by your beauty and your brains. Okay, like you have the full package. You're triple threat. That's why they don't like you. That's why they're intimidated by you. Why do people find you intimidating? We have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Midas touch. And I don't, like people like that, oh my God, you definitely have to keep a distance because they could sabotage your career. They could sabotage your reputation. Like they're vicious and dangerous. Like if you know you don't like something, you don't like somebody, why are you going to be around them? That's creepy behavior. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune again. Like something about your luck as well. They find you intimidating because you create your own luck, or you have some sort of blessing that they feel like they don't have. I'm telling you, it's your light. Something about your light is irritating them. We have the Emperor and the Empress. You have that good balance of feminine and masculine energy within you. So you're the type of person that is really good with business. You're business savvy, but you're also very feminine. So you know how to maneuver in different settings, and they find that intimidating because they can't. Okay, you could hold conversations. Maybe they can't, or they only one-dimensional. Like they only have one, like they only know one thing. They're only good at one thing. You're versatile. That could be another reason why they're intimidated by you. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Hierophant because you're knowledgeable. You're a scribe. There's something that you're really knowledgeable about. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Fool because you walk to the beat of your own drums. You don't listen to people, what they got to say about you. Like you don't even care about their opinions. You just do you. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, the Hermit. I can't even make it up. We have all the teachers here. You're wise beyond your years. And you prefer to be alone. The fact that you're silent. Your silence is what they find intimidating. Is because when you're silent, people don't know what you're thinking. They don't know. Like when you speak too much, when you talk too much, you tell secrets, right? Like there's a saying that says loose lips sink ships. So when you talk too much, like you're likely to tell on yourself, like not like tell like what you're like, mostly like your secrets, your goals, your dreams, your aspiration, because you're talking, you're you know. And then when you don't realize that you're talking, you could be telling a lot of things about yourself that these people don't need to know. But because you keep quiet with the Hermit card and you keep to yourself and you're very wise beyond your years, they find that intimidating because they can't extract information out of you. Okay. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, oh my gosh, the Wheel of Fortune is here 3 times, guys. Your luck, your abundance. You have a really good future ahead of you. That's what they find intimidating, and they can't stop that. Yeah, your creativity. Something about your creativity is something that they find intimidating. Why do people find you intimidating? Just one card. Just one. What do we have here? Yeah, we have the World. Your accomplishments. You're well versed in different topics. You're knowledgeable maybe in history, and your inner strength as well. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 1. Bye. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 2, you picked the green teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings. So my pal number 2. Why do people find you intimidating? Why do people find you intimidating? Wow, the Devil. I'm getting like powerful energy. You could be a Capricorn here. You're hardworking. It's your energy. It's like, it's powerful. It's like you have control over your shadow self, your negative aspects. Okay, because we all have shadow and we all have light. Okay, it all depends on like how you manage your negative aspects of yourself, your shadow self. And I feel like you have a really good control. So let's say, for instance, maybe in the past you used to smoke or drink. You don't do that anymore. You were able to conquer your shadow. You were able to conquer those like bad habits. Like you have them under wraps, where you know your vices, you know your like your tics, your things that triggers you into specific behavior. Like you're not reactive, you're proactive, and that's what people find intimidating about you. And I feel like it could be people from your past that you outgrown. Okay, with the Devil energy, I've grown them. It could have been people that you used to party with, you used to drink with, you used to do certain things that were not good for you with the Devil, that were toxic, but you were able to overcome that. And that's why people find you intimidating. Yeah, you walked away from something. You let go of like a thought pattern, a behavior, a job, a environment that was not conducive to your growth. With the 8 of Cups, your ability to walk away from things and drop things like a bad habit. Like, this is what people find intimidating about you. What do people find? Yeah, we have the 4 of Wands, like your stability, your ability to overcome your challenges, your obstacles in life, and become stable. People find that intimidating because like you did it on your own. You didn't get the support from other people. You really trusted in your own intuition and you did your own thing, and people find that intimidating because it's like, for them, they're still stuck in that toxicity, that toxic behavior, that toxic relationship, that toxic job, that toxic friend group, something that just not conducive to their growth, and they're repeating the same cycle over and over again. While you, on the other hand, you learned a lesson, you let go, and you moved on, and you created some sort of stability for yourself. That's what they find intimidating about you. Yeah, your confidence with the Queen of Wands, your assertiveness is what people find intimidating about you with the Queen of Wands. Okay, and we also have the Chariot. Cancer energy. So you could be Cancer, Capricorn, like Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, like one of your top threes. You could have those two. So you're definitely a self-starter, initiator, because they're cardinal signs. They're leaders. Okay, with the Cancer and Capricorn energy. And that's what people find intimidating about you, is your assertiveness, your determination, your strong will, your work ethics. Yeah, you're a self-starter, you're a leader. And people find that intimidating. You take charge of your life. You take control of your life. You don't allow other people or things outside yourself to control you. Like whenever you make up your mind about something, you go through with it. And I think we are approaching Capricorn season. I think on the 21st or the 22nd, we are going to be in Capricorn season. Okay, so we're definitely at the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn right now. Some of you could be Capricorn cuspers with Sagittarius, but like maybe some of you, your birthday's coming up, so happy birthday in advance. But like that's what people find intimidated about you. Like you are assertive, you know what you want. Yeah, you walk to the beat of your own drums with the Fool card. That's what people find intimidating about you. And the fact that you have options, and you know you have options, you know your worth. And it's intimidating, especially if you are a woman here, because you know, women in society, we are taught to be like, in a way, we're taught to be doormats, to be like the helper for everybody and put our needs last. Especially if you are a parent, like if you're a mother, you're always taught that to put your child's need above your own. And it's like, not necessarily above your own, but like your child needs comes like, but not before your own. Because if you don't eat, if you don't take care of yourself, if you're not mentally like capable of taking care of your child is going to suffer. The child is going to suffer. Okay, so your needs come before the child, not in a selfish way where you're like, you don't care about your child, you don't take them to the barber and stuff like that, get their hair done. No, it's more about you prioritizing your self-care so that way you could take good care of your child. That's the difference. That's where, like, you know, the society is like making women feel like it's selfish for you to take care of yourself. It's not like that. It's more like about you taking care of your necessities before you take care of your child. Because if you don't do that, you won't be able to help that child because you're not going to be capable. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, because that's the way that I feel like people, they're intimidated by you because you know that about yourself. It's like, yeah, I like, let's say if you are a parent, you're like, yeah, I take care of myself, but I also take care of my child. But like by me pouring back into me, I'm able to pour into my child. Because if you're like if your cup is empty, what are you really giving the child? If you don't, like, you cannot give your child what you're not giving to yourself. There's no way. You cannot give self-love to your child. Like, you cannot show your child love if you don't love yourself. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay? Like, and that's where I feel like maybe you have people around you that try to make you feel guilty for putting yourself first, or, you know, like taking care of your needs first and then taking care of your child. And it's like I said, it's not you neglecting. There's a difference with neglecting your child's need and then putting your needs first. It's not the same thing. And this is where that line where people trying to gaslight women or manipulate women to put their needs last. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Because if you don't put your needs first, you're not going to be able to take care of your child. You won't be able to. Because what are you giving to the child when you have nothing to give? Okay? And that's what I'm getting here. If you are a parent, if you're not a parent, I'm getting like, it's the same concept, but it's like you not giving to other people before you give to yourself. So let's say, for instance, you have a friend who's calling you for emotional support, but you're going through something and you don't have the emotional capacity to help this person in the moment because you're going through your own things. You have to help yourself first. And then once you help yourself, then you'll be able to help that person, because in the moment you don't have the capacity to do so. And it's okay if you don't have the capacity in the moment, because it's like, why you want to steal an energy that I don't even have for myself? I can't help you right now. So I have to draw the line and have some boundaries and say like, no, right now I can't. I have to take care of myself first, and then I can help you afterwards. Some people, they make you feel bad for this. And I feel like with the devil, you don't care. And that's why they find intimidating, because it's kind of hard for them to, use maybe societal's expectations on you, or religious expectations or cultural expectations on you. So I feel like it's something to do with your culture, religion, or society. And you don't, like, you walk to the beat of your own drums with the Fool card, where you're like, no, I'm an independent thinker. I know what I'm doing. The way that you're doing things does not make sense. Okay. So what do people find? Yeah, 8 of Swords. The way that you handle your anxiety, like I said, is like different from the rest. What is expected of you? It's like, you know how like some cultures, they may want you to start, like the woman, going back to women, because this, I'm speaking from a woman's experience because I'm a woman. For men is different. Like the experience for men is totally different when it comes to society. Okay, in society, women are taught to be like I said, doormats, but men are taught to not have emotions, to bottle up their emotions. That's why a lot of them, they go into mental depression, and they feel embarrassed to talk about mental health, because it's like, it's not manly. And it's like, okay, what do you mean? Emotions are not sex, it's like not gender specific. Emotions are not gender specific. Anybody could have emotions, and anybody could go through depression. So I feel like whether you're a woman or a man, is like social expectations of you. Like you don't really fall into that category, so it's hard to manipulate you with those expectations. And that's what people find intimidating about you, the way that you handle your problems, your anxieties. It's not the same way, like you don't follow social norms. And that's one thing that people don't like about you as well. What do people find intimidating? What do people find intimidating about you? What do people find intimidating? Sorry about that, my pal number 2. So why do people find you intimidating? We have the Queen of Swords. Because you're no nonsense with the Queen of Swords. You tell it like it is with the Queen of Swords. You're direct, you're stern in your communication. You're very stoic as well. Like you don't have time for self-pity. You don't have time for, you know, like nonsense or like gossiping behavior, or like just behavior that is not going to yield the result that you desire. So you're the type of person that, you know, roll with the punches. Like if you go through obstacles and challenges in life, you figure out a way to overcome them. You don't stay in that situation. And that's what people find intimidating about you. Like I said, going back to maybe in the past, people from your past, maybe they stay in toxic situation, toxic relationships, and they don't change, or they don't grow, or they don't learn from the situation, the mistakes, and they keep making the same mistake. It doesn't matter if they leave the connection, they go to the same type of person. It's like they're not learning. Okay, they're not making wise decisions. So why do people find you intimidating? We have the 7 of Pentacles. There's an energy of you being patient, about you being cautious, and by being diligent in your approach to life. People find that intimidating because maybe they don't have like the internal stamina to see it through. So they like instant gratification, right? They want things to happen right away, because you know how we are in a microwave society where people want things to happen right away. They want success right away. They want fame right away. Like they don't want to work for anything. They really want to just have it right now because they feel entitled to it. But you understand the concept of hard work and dedication and working smart as well. Like hard work in the right direction is like working smart in your favor. So you understand that with the 7 of Pentacles, and that's why people find you intimidating, because maybe they're not willing to put in the work, but they want the results that you have. And it's like they find that intimidating that you're able to acquire those results based on your own efforts. Okay, we have the Magician, so Gemini energy and Virgo. So you're a master manifester, and that's what people find intimidating about you. You manifested your life into existence based on the things that you put out there for yourself. Okay, with the Magician energy, that's what I'm getting here. And they find that intimidating, like your manifestation abilities, your ability to see things through or make things happen for yourself and not give up, even if the going gets tough, even if the going gets like, if you feel like giving up and you're just like throwing in the towel, you try one more time, you push one more time, you keep persevering. And that's one thing that people find intimidating about you. Maybe you had people try to throw monkey wrench in your plans and it didn't work. What do people find? Wow, we have the Emperor. Boss. Okay. This is why people find you intimidating, because you have unshakable will, another cardinal sign. We're only missing Libra here because we have Aries. You're definitely a self-starter, initiator. Okay, and people find that intimidating about you because you have unshakable will. You're determined. Like I said, that cardinal signs are determined. Once they make up their mind about something, no one can stop them. No one can. You could try, but you can't. Like, you won't be able to deter them, because once they make up their mind, they're going to get it done. Regardless of how long it takes them, they're going to get it done. If that's what they really want, that's what they have their eyes on, they're going to make it happen. And that's cardinal signs for you. Okay. So why do people find you intimidating? We have the Two of Pentacles. You have multiple skill sets and talent, and you're able to juggle them with ease. With the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you have multiple gifts that you're utilizing simultaneously, and you're making it work for you. And some people find that intimidating because maybe they give up on their dreams, they give up on their skills, and they didn't harness their skill, or they didn't like cultivate their skills. So they feel like they feel cheated out of life. But it's like, you get what you put out. Like, if you want positive results, but you have to put in the work. Like, you can't expect to become the best in your field, but you never practiced. Like, that doesn't make sense, right? So these people, they don't understand that. That's why they're looking at you mad, because you're the one who like put in the work with the devil. Like, your work ethics are impeccable, and that's why they find you intimidating. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe some of you have created an empire for yourself, or you're about to, or you're in the midst of it. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're creating some sort of abundance for yourself, and this is what people find intimidating about you. Your ability to make money. You have the Midas touch as well. What do people find intimidating about you? What do people find intimidating? Yeah, we have the Moon card. Okay. Pisces energy. There's many layers to you. It's hard to, you're hard to read. That's what people find intimidating about you. You're mutable, because we have 3 mutable signs. We have Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. We're missing Sagittarius, so you may have a mixture of the two. Like, you're agile in your way that you move, the way that you do things, and people find that intimidating about you. Also, you're multifaceted, you're multi-talented. Your versatility in different sphere of your life is what causes people to be intimidated by you, because they know that if you combine those elements together, like the alchemist, you're able to create something even better. Like, you're a pioneer, and that's what people find intimidating about you. What do people find intimidating about you? Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the King of Wands. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Your assertiveness, your confidence in your skill sets and your talent. How you're assertive, how you go for what you want, you speak your truth. You're like, you have the stamina, determination, and you have the willpower. People find that intimidating because they don't have the willpower. They don't feel like they're capable. They don't feel confident. So they see you accomplishing your goals, your dreams, and aspiration. And it's not only that, it's also the fact that you guys come from the same place. So maybe you started at the bottom together, but you're not there anymore. You're elevating, you're progressing. And then for them, it's like, how come you're progressing and I'm not? And it's like, well, because you're not putting in the work. And they don't want to admit that to themselves. So instead, they hate on you. Why do people find you intimidating? Oh, we have the Devil again, guys. Oh, why do people find you intimidating? Is that determination. Wow, we have the Lovers. You have learned to master your shadow and your light. Okay, the yin and the yang within you, because we have the Two of Cups. And in the traditional tarot, in the illustration of the devil is two, it's like the woman and the man, right? So feminine and masculine. And if you look closely, they are chained to the devil, but they're not necessarily. It's a voluntarily chained to the devil, because the chain around their neck, the shackles around their neck, they could remove it. It's easily removable. They chose not to. They're like definitely giving their power away to the devil, because the devil technically cannot force you to do anything. He could seduce you, but ultimately the devil definitely gives you free will as well as God. It's just that the devil is tricky. He's deceptive. He will play on your emotions. He will play on your vices, things that he knows will seduce you into your shadow self, right? But he cannot necessarily force you. He will tempt you. That's what he does. But he can't force you. Like, the free will goes on both sides. Whether it's good or bad, they know the law. It's for both sides. But it's the trickery, you know, that's where the devil comes in, his trickery, his, like, you know, and that's why you have to conquer your demons. That's why we say, like, it's inner demons. It's not something outside of you. It's really within you. So you have conquered that with the devil in the Two of Cups. You have learned to make peace with your demons and not trying to fight them. And people find that intimidating because you know yourself, you know your shadow. So it's like if somebody's trying to use your shadow against you, you already know your vices, you already know your weaknesses. So you have mastered them. Okay, so nobody could use that against you. And that's what people find intimidating about you. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you see that versatility, because this is Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you're you're agile. And people find that intimidating. What do people find intimidating about you? What do people find intimidating? Yeah, because you're honest, you're a truth speaker. Okay, what do people find intimidating? Wow, we have the Six of Cups. There's an innocence or an air of purity about you. You're not jaded. Okay, your heart is not hardened by life's obstacles and challenges. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles again. Your abundance, or your ability to create an empire for yourself. What do people find intimidating about you? We have the Ace of Cups. The amount of self-love that you have for yourself, your self-esteem. Like I said, you love your shadow and you love your light. You love your whole like self. Like, you're not ashamed of your dark side. You don't shun on it. Like, you don't look down on it. You know that you understand it. You understand why it's there. You have to be whole. Like, and you know that. There's no light without dark, and there's no dark without light. It's like one and the same, two sides of the same coins, right? So you understand that, and because you understand that, you've mastered that, and people cannot use that against you. That's heavy on people using your shadow against you, but it doesn't work because you know thyself. So what do people find? Why do people find you intimidating? Wow, we have the Page of Swords. Because you're observant, you're a quick study, you pick up on vibes very quickly, and they find that intimidating about you because it's like they can't pull the wool over your eyes. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. You're courageous. Okay. You trust your inner compass. Because you walk to the beat of your own drum, some people find that intimidating because they don't trust themselves and you do. So it's kind of hard for them to dictate your movements or to manipulate you into doing something that is against your better judgment. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the purple teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous spell or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3. Why do people find you intimidating? Why do people find you intimidating? Ooh, the 7 of Wands, your boundaries. You have strong boundaries and you're not afraid of reinforcing them. And it's like, I feel like the reason why they find you intimidating is because they try to overstep their boundaries many times to test you, to see how far they could take something or do something. And every time you just stand firm on those boundaries and you're not playing. I feel like it could be like family members, ex-lovers, or ex-partners that feel like, well, I already had access to you once, so I could have access to you again. It's like they really think that they're that guy or that girl, or they have some sort of power or dominion over you just because of like family ties, or just because like they had some sort of history with you. So they feel like, yeah, because I have history, I will always have access. It's like it's always granted to me because it's me. It's like, what? You're like, boy, girl, slow your roll, know your place, okay? And that's why they find you intimidating. It's like, no. And when you say no, you really mean it. You stand on business. Why do people find you intimidating? 4 of Cups. Yeah, missed opportunity. Is the reason why they find you intimidating is once they lose their chance with you, it's over. Once you say no more access has been revoked, denied, it's forever. Don't ever think that you have access to me again if you screw me over. That's the energy I'm getting for you, my pal number 3. It's like, don't you dare. And you know why they find you intimidating as well? If you have to call the popos, you will call the popos if need be. And if you have to put a restraining order, you will do it. And that's why they find you intimidating, because they cannot abuse you. Okay, these are the abusers, the manipulators. Okay, that they can abuse you and manipulate you or gaslight you or make you feel bad for them. No. And that's why they find you intimidating, because you know your worth. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, didn't I say you know your worth? The Empress. They're intimidated by your power, your beauty. I heard your social power. You have this power about you. It could be your beauty. Okay. It could also be like your creative gifts. Maybe some of you are socialites. You socialize with people in higher places. Maybe you have really great friends, lawyers, doctor friends, or you could be the lawyer or the doctor or the nurse. Okay. Engineer. You could have like a very high paying job or career. You could be your own boss as well. You're a business owner. So that could be intimidating to these people, because you know your value that you bring to the table with the Empress. The Empress is valuable. She's the most valuable feminine archetype in the zodiac, in the tarot. Okay? And these people don't like that. Why do people find you intimidating? Why do people... You know what? I was just thinking about that High Priestess. I was just thinking about her. I had a feeling she was going to come out. And that's why they find you intimidating. You're highly spiritual. Okay? That's why they find you intimidating. Your power, your intuitive gifts, you're in alignment with your spiritual guides. Like, I feel like pile number 3, whenever you have like decisions to make, okay, like decisions when it comes to people, jobs, places, or whatever, you could see, like, let's say if you ask for an answer, you could either get it through a dream, get it through meditation, or like you will see a sign. Like you trust the spiritual guidance around you. A lot of people don't live like that. They don't trust like the intuitive nudges that they get. They dismiss them, and then when they get into trouble, they realize, oh, like when it's already too late, that they should have listened. And a lot of them, they don't learn. They do it again, and then they get the same result, and then they get mad. And it's like, okay, well, didn't you learn and you see the signs? Like, come on, like you have to be smarter than that. Like, you know, you're not a child. Like, you have to learn. And it's like, if you keep repeating the same mistakes over, it's at the end of the day, it's kind of like your fault, because you're repeating the same mistakes. you're not learning. So you can't really blame someone else for your results. Like, and that's why people find you intimidating, because you are a fast learner and you are intuitive. Like, you have, I feel like you have avoided many lessons that were like not really necessary for your growth, because you already learned those lessons in the past and you're not repeating them. Okay, repeating a lesson over and over and over again is not technically necessary. It's just that you're not learning. You're the one not learning. That's why you're repeating the lesson. It's not that it's a necessary lesson where it's for your spiritual growth. You're not learning the lesson. It's not like it, you could have avoided that if you just learn. Okay, it's like, learn the lesson. Stop being hard-headed. Like, and I feel like I'm not talking to you guys collectively, but like those people that are intimidated by you, that's why they're intimidated, because they feel like it's not fair that you get to move up a spiritual rank. That could be something that they're intimidated by, your spiritual rank, because you keep leveling up and you keep learning and growing. But it's because you're learning the lesson. It's like in school, if you have a test and you keep failing the test, but you're not studying for the test, right? You keep failing and you're not studying, and you're getting mad at the person that studied their butt off for weeks and then got an A+. You got a D- or an F because you failed, you didn't study, and you're mad at this person for passing. Well, did you study? And if the answer is no, why are you mad? Like, really? What did you expect? You know, that's the energy I'm getting here, and that's why they're intimidated by you. It's like, okay, well, that's your problem. You're the one not learning. Okay, like, it's not, we're not talking about kids here that are, you know, kids is different. Like, you have to be patient. You have to keep repeating yourself, because, you know, if you have a child, you know what I'm talking about. You have to repeat yourself over and over and over again until like they get it. Some kids get it faster than others, but that's what it is. That's the job of a parent. But these are not kids, okay? Like, you can't have the same sympathy like for a child than you do an adult. It's not the same thing. So why do people find you? Yeah, 10 of Swords. That ability to cut off people without warning. They don't like you because of that. They find you intimidating, my pal number 3, because you could cut off people without blinking, without thinking twice. And that's where those spiritual lessons that you've learned, you're not repeating them. That's where, that's also self-love. When you could cut off somebody that you know is not good for you, that means you love yourself. And a lot of people like that are intimidated by you is because they don't love themselves. They don't feel like they're worthy of being respected. And you do. You feel like you're worthy, so you're not afraid of cutting off somebody. Okay? Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Tower. You're unpredictable. They can't predict what your next move is going to be. You move strategically. You could be a Scorpio here. Don't have to be. You could be a Scorpio, Libra cusper. Yeah, like, you're unpredictable. People try to like, I feel like people try to outsmart you, my pal number 3, and it's kind of like annoying. Like, I just feel like annoyed by that energy, because it's like you can't even pass your own lessons and you're there trying to outsmart people. Like, boy, bye. Like, worry about yourself, okay? Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, because you're strong with the Knight of Wands. You're very strong-minded. And you have strong boundaries, because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, but it's also about perseverance. You persevere through hardship with the five of Cups, sorrow, sadness. You persevere through that. You learn, that's the thing. You learn your lesson. I feel like it's family, heavy on family members, or like ex-lovers, people that want to have access to you once more, but they can't. They find you intimidating, and they feel like they're intimidating, like they're manipulation tactic, their gaslighting tactic doesn't work on you. It's like, oh, why are you holding a grudge? You know, people that say that, oh, why are you holding a grudge? Let bygones be bygones. Okay, well, I could forgive you, but don't allow you back into my life. You know that those two could be true at the same time, right? Forgiveness and reconciliation is not automatic. Like, just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to reconcile with them. Where does it say that? You don't have to. You could choose to. Reconciliation is a choice. It's not an obligation. It doesn't matter who it is. And these people, that's what they do. They try to make you feel obligated to reconcile with them just because like you forgive them. And it's like, if you really forgive me, you're gonna reconcile. No, I'm not gonna reconcile with you. We're not doing this here, okay? Go find someone else to play with. And that's the energy that you have, and they find that intimidating. Because it's like, those tactics doesn't work on you. It may work with other people that they use and abuse. It's like, you're not learning the lesson. So that means whatever lesson that I've learned with you, you're going to repeat it with me in my life, and you're going to continue to keep me in that loop. And I don't want to be in that loop. I want to move forward. And if you can't move forward with me, then you can't be beside me, because you're going to keep holding me back. And that's why they find you intimidating, because you know their game. You can see right through them with the High Priestess. Yeah, we have the Emperor, Boss energy. You have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy here. Yeah, you know when to be stern and assertive, and you know when to be soft and receptive. Okay? And they find that intimidating. It's like they can't play with your emotions the way that they would want to, the way that they normally do with other people. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, you're independent, you're self-sufficient, so you don't really depend on other people for your livelihood. So let's say if you lose it all today, you'll get it right back tomorrow because you know how to get it. You're self-sufficient, you're independent, and that's what they find intimidating about you. And this is the reason why they don't want to mess with you. They have to find a tactic. Yeah, we have Libra here again. You're fair, you're just in your dealing. There's an energy of integrity about you. That's what they find intimidating about you. You like, you see, they don't want me to speak. You're truthful in the way that you live your life. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make it up. I know you guys heard the confirmation. We have the Moon card. Yeah, you're highly receptive. You're intuitive, and that's what they find intimidating about you, because we do have the High Priestess. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords came out for all three piles, I believe, or like the King of Swords as well. Either the Queen of Swords, I think the Queen of Swords came out for pile 2 as well, but the King of Swords came out for pile 1. So that air sign, that logical mind, that analytical mind, okay, that fact check. Okay, so air signs are very fact check. Like, what's the facts? Yes, it's true, we're family. Yes, it's true, we share the same blood, but the fact is you betrayed me. The fact is you backstabbed me. The fact is you've done it more than once. Do I need to, like, you don't need to go on. Like, you understand the patterns. This is who this person is, and it's not gonna get any better, because that's who they are. They're not learning. So why would you want to put yourself in a position to get hurt? That's not wise. It doesn't matter who it is. It's not a wise decision. It's like as if you have a business and you know that if you purchase a specific product that is not really a high selling product, okay? It doesn't have, like, you know, you've checked the KPI of this product. It doesn't sell. It's not a selling product. It's not a #1 product. Why would you want to invest all of your inventory, like all your money in this product, when you know it's not going to yield the results that you want? Isn't that a bad business decision? Okay, well, it's the same thing with this situation. Like, and that's where these people, they don't like you for that, and they find you intimidating for being wise, for thinking logically and not being too emotional. Okay, so why do people find you intimidating? We have the World card, because you're well established. Ooh, 7 of Swords. You're strategic. You move in silence. Maybe some of them, they feel like you're deceptive with the 7 of Swords, but I'm getting strategic. They don't see you coming with the 7 of Swords. The way that you maneuver, you don't let them know what your next plan is going to be. That's why they find you intimidating. They can't figure you out. We have the Tower and we have the Moon card. They can't figure you out, and that's one thing that pisses them off. And that's why they find you intimidating. When they think that you're going left, you're actually going right. And when they think that they got you figured out, you pull the Uno reversal card on them, and they're back at square one. back to the drawing board, trying to figure you out. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. Your reputation precedes you. You are who you say you are. You're not a gimmick. You're not a fake. You're the truth. And that's why they're intimidated by you. You stand on business. Like when you say no, it's no. When you say yes, it's yes. But you're not gonna go back and forth with people. If they don't understand, they don't want to respect you, you're not gonna allow them in your life. It's that simple. You're not gonna go back and forth. You're not gonna argue. You already said no with the Seven of Wands. Is no. You don't like it, that's your problem. And that's why they find you intimidating. It's because they can't play that ping pong game with you, where it's like, oh, like, you know, the people that like to, like, you know, people that like to argue, and then when you try to talk, they get louder to try to talk over you. I feel like these are the people that are intimidated by you. You may have people like that in your family, or like I said, ex-lovers or exes, and it's like, ugh, like, why would I even want to deal with that? Like, no, like, you don't want to listen, that's your problem. Like, I'm just removing myself from this situation and you won't have access to me. It's that simple. Why are we gonna, like, you're not gonna give me wrinkles? Boy, bye. Like, what? You're not gonna mess up my collagen, okay? What do people find intimidating? Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, you see, Nine of Pentacles, because you live that life of luxury and you're independent. You have high standards for yourself. Like, you require, like, it's like the best type quality experiences. You're not gonna deal with crappy stuff. Anybody who behaves crappy in your life, or anybody who has, like, who doesn't know how to behave, or anybody who doesn't know how to treat people with respect, honor, and stuff like that, you don't allow them in your life. You know your worth. Like, that's the thing that they find intimidating. And the fact that with the Nine of Pentacles, you're able to build that life of luxury on your own. You don't need their support. While they may run in pack, they need to be like, yeah, run in pack, run around with people. Yeah, we have the Moon card again. So there's more to you than meets the eyes, and they can't figure you out. That's what's pissing them off. Ooh, we have the Devil. You're powerful. Okay, with the Devil. You have amazing work ethics. That's why they're intimidated by you. You're willing to put in the work, necessary work, to get things done. And they don't like that. They want you to be sloppy, or they want you to be like, you know, I just feel like an energy of somebody wanted you to be less than, so that way they can feel comfortable being around you, because your energy is making them feel some type of way. And they find you intimidating because you're not going to accept them to, like, at the level that they are, because it's like, no, either you level up to my level, or you keep it pushing and you stand on business. With the Seven of Wands, they find you intimidating. It's like, I'm not dealing with people like that. You're like, I want the best of the best. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Chariot. You're structured and disciplined. You're determined. Why do people find you intimidating? We have the Lovers. Yeah, you make great choices, excellent choices. When it comes to life, love, relationships. Yeah, like, you want the best that life has to offer with the Nine of Pentacles, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why would you want to settle for less? Like, you're not gonna be here. You're not here to be a martyr. Okay. And that's what people find intimidating about you. Like, you're not willing to suffer for, like, just because, like, you're not gonna do that. Okay. And they find that intimidating. Like, you're not gonna play the martyr, or, like, you know, act like you're gonna suffer for people so that way they can like you. You're not a people pleaser. Why do people find you intimidating? Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, Queen of Swords again, guys. I can't make it up. Facts over emotions. Like, you could still love somebody but keep them at a distance, and that's what they find intimidating about you, because you understand that. You're like, yeah, I love you, but you can't be around me. Okay. Why do people find you? Yeah, you see now they're mad. They're mad. They always get mad when I speak facts. They don't like that. Why do people find you intimidating? The Five of Cups. Ooh, heartbreak, sorrow. Leaving them out in the cold. There's a regretful energy here. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have justice again. You have integrity. And it's also the way that you deal with rejection, regret, sorrow, sadness with the Five of Cups. Like you handle this with integrity. Like you don't try to retaliate against people that wronged you. Like you don't try to be like them or lower your standards. Okay? So let's say, for instance, I'm not talking about something severe where somebody's coming for your life. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like somebody backstabbing you, spreading rumors and gossip about you. You're not going to go on the internet and blast them or expose them. You're not going to do that. Like, you know, that's why like they're intimidated by you, because if it was them, they would do that. And maybe they've done that to you, but you never retaliated. Why do people find you intimidating? Yeah, we have the Fool card. You walk to the beat of your own drums. You're not a follower, you're a leader. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.